We did the preventative screening with you in April before you left before finals. The things you're going to need for this program are a Swiss ball, maybe a medicine ball or a basketball, a couch cushion, a pillow, or maybe even a foam pad. You might need a parent, you might need a table, or your friends. Okay, we're going to have you do this 3 times a week. It might be incorporated, some of the exercises might be incorporated in your strength training program, so look at that and see where these can be incorporated in that. Also, I'm going to email you the sets and reps for each of these exercises. If these exercises are too easy for you at the beginning, look to the next progression to see which one is harder. We want it to be a little bit challenging for you before you go to the next progression.
So we're going to show you the plank progression. We have Ansley. The first position is on your knees and your elbows. She's using a foam pad underneath her knees because of the wood floor, but you want your back flat and you're going to keep your abs sucked in to your belly button. You might shake with this. The next position, she's just going to go back up on her toes, still on her knees. Notice her back, still flat. I don't want to see your butt pop up like that, okay? And I don't want your back to sag like that. You want to stay like this. The next position is going to be up on your hands and your toes. Once again, back flat, abs tight, sucked into your belly button. Then the next progression is she's going to lift one arm, she's going to rotate around, and then she's going to come back down, switch arms, she's going to do a push-up in between, and then switch arms and rotate here. And then come back to the start position. Of the lunge, we put an X on Ansley's knee so you can see how your knees should act during a lunge. She's going to lunge forward, and we want the knee to stay stable and over the ankle. We don't want it to go in like this or out like that. We want it to stay straight in the center. Lunge progression number 1. Ansley is going to lunge forwards, engaging her core, keeping her abs sucked into her belly button. The knee is going to stay over the ankle. She's going to push off through her toe and then through her heel on push off. Do one more, Ansley. This is going to be stationary first. You're not going to be walking. Okay, lunge progression number 2. She's going to start walking. Walk forwards, keep the knee over the ankle, and walk forwards. Okay, she's going to be pushing off through that back foot. When she's walking, she's going to push off through that toe on the back foot. Keep the core engaged through the whole thing. The next progression is the clock or star lunge. She's going to lunge forward, keeping the knee over the ankle. She's going to push back to center, put her foot down. She's going to lunge to the side. She's going to push off through that outside foot. She's going to come back to the center, and then she's going to lunge backwards. In the backwards lunge, she's going to push off through that toe. And then she's going to do the other side. We're not going to have her demonstrate the other side. But after one is 1 rep. The next progression is she's going to do the same exercise. However, she's not going to put her foot down in the center. And go. She's going to push down, out to the side. Keep that foot up. And then she's going to lunge back. She's going to come and not put that foot down until the center. There you go. And then she's going to switch legs. She's going to go back, keep the foot up, out to the side, out to the front, and then foot down. Okay? As you get better at this, we can progress where you'll do 3 to 5 revolutions around the circle without putting your foot down. The next exercise is a mini squat on the balls of your feet. So Ainsley's going to get on the balls of her feet. She's going to find a wall, and she's going to do a mini squat. Mini squat being you only have to go about 45 degrees. She's going to go down and then back up. Down and back up. For the mini squat on the balls of your feet, you're going to find a chair or a table to put in front of you so you can put your fingertips only on the table. You're going to get on the balls of your feet and then do, again, a mini squat staying on your toes. Down and up. Down and up. During this, you want your knees to stay stable like we saw in the lunge progression. The third progression in the mini squat is you're going to be in no shoes. Again, find the table or chair in front of you for balance, and then you're going to go up on your toes and then do your mini squat again, and then come back up. Again, use the table or chair in front of you for balance, and again you want your knees to stay stable. Last progression of the mini squat is you're going to find a couch cushion, a pillow, or something kind of soft and unstable and stand on it. For this, Micah is on the foam pad that we use at school. Again, you're going to go up on the balls of your toes, use the chair, table, or something in front of you for balance, and then you're going to do the mini squat on the unstable surface. And then come back up. Good. Exercise that you're going to perform is a hip extension. You can do this over a ball, so a basketball. You could do it over a box, which we'll demonstrate, or maybe a couch arm, or a Swiss ball, or a hard surface like a table. You do not want to do it on your bed because it squishes, and you won't get the benefits of this exercise if you use a squishy surface. So, Ainsley's going to place the ball underneath her pelvis. She's going to grab onto Micah's ankles. You can use another family member or friend's ankles, or you can put yourself in front of table legs, chair legs, something of that sort. The first exercise is going to have her lift one leg, extend the hip, and she's going to hold it for 3 seconds, and then she's going to lower. Then you switch legs, hold for 3 seconds, and lower. Number 2 is a double leg hip extension. Notice that Ainsley has switched supports underneath her pelvis. She's now on a box, so just another example of what you can use. Lift both legs together, squeezing the glutes and the hamstrings, and hold them for 3 seconds in extension. Then she's going to lower, and then she's going to lift. The next progression is going to require more weight or resistance at the ankle. You can buy ankle weights at a store, or maybe the gym that you have available has them, or you can add a resistance band at the ankles attached to something at the ground. Okay, the last exercise is going to be a Nordic hamstring exercise. It's similar to your glute ham exercise you do in the weight room here at UTC. We're going to start, we have her on a foam pad to cushion her knees on this wood floor, but you can, if you have a mat at home you want to use, it would probably make your knees feel a little better, or do it on carpet. So we're going to start, she's going to be in the 90-degree angle at her knees here. During the exercise, Micah's going to want to stay as straight as a board from her knees all the way up to her shoulders. This exercise is going to work her back, her glutes, and her hamstrings. Okay? We don't want to see your butt pop up. We want to stay straight as a board. So find a wall in your home or a gym, wherever you are, and you need a family member or a friend to hold your ankles. So I'm going to hold Micah's ankles here. She's going to lean forwards towards the wall with her arms, catch herself, and she's going to pull back. Now she's going to be pulling back with her hamstrings and her glutes. Okay? The push is going to assist her, but you need to be pulling with your glutes and your hamstrings. Okay? To progress, as this gets easy, we're going to move you back from the wall. Okay? Good. Now, each time it's getting easier, we're going to take you farther away from the wall. In the Nordic hamstring exercise, I'm going to have you find a step or a box of some sort, something rigid, where you're going to push off of instead of the wall. This is going to progress you down to the floor. So we have Micah getting her ankles held again by a friend, and she's going to go ahead and go. If you watch Micah, she's staying stiff as a board from her shoulders to her knees. Her back and her butt stay in line together. And then the last and hardest part would be one from here to the floor and back up. Okay. As you can see, Micah kept her butt straight, her back flat, so everything came up as one piece. That's going to be it for your summer exercise program. Have a good summer!